Well, hello my friends. Welcome back for more Final Fantasy XI content. We'll be tackling more of the Thief AF today. If you've tuned into some of our prior episodes regarding AF quests, we've already gotten Paladin AF, Dark Knight AF, and the Warrior AF on Pierso before, and it is my goal to get all of the AFs across Pierso or Ragecat just so we get to see all the stories associated to those quest lines. So I've already gone ahead and flagged the quest. I believe it's called Borghertz Sneaky Hands or Shadow. Yeah, Borghertz Sneaky Hands. So Borghertz is someone we had to go talk to for, I believe, the last 3 AFs that we did, if memory serves me right. Sometimes I do forget what I've recorded just because it's been so long. But instead of getting us to go to Eldium Necropolis like he normally does, we're actually being sent to the Monastic Cavern for our first Coffer Chest. So we've got 3 Coffer Chests we got to find. If you've tuned into prior episodes, you know that I usually just skip ahead to getting the Coffer Chest just so we can keep things moving. Sometimes Coffer hunting goes quite smooth, and then sometimes it does not. Sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the ass, depending where you're going. Eldium Necropolis. Okay, so one of the Coffer Chest spawn points is right here. And, oh, one sec. I saw it on the tab. I did. I saw Treasure Coffer. Must have been one of those ones where the cursor blipped through the wall. There we go. Yeah. I think that's exactly what's happening. So we're targeting a different hallway right now. In typical thief fashion, I haven't made a macro for this yet. Ragecat hides. Do, 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 do. This stealth mode move is kind of cool. Its effect time is a little unreliable, though. Sometimes I get 2 minutes. Heck, one time I used it, I think I only got like 30 seconds. Okay. Let's drop hide. Alright, we're going to try one of these thief tools here. Ragecat picks the lock. I really got to cash in some sparks, too. Ragecat's maxed out. Cool. Ragecat obtained key items, some old gauntlets. So now all we have to do is the whole go kill Darkspark in Castle Zvahl, get Shadow Flames. We've done that twice in this series already. So if you want to see that, I'll have a link to that episode in the description below. We're just going to do that, get the gauntlets off camera, and then we're just going to move on to the next chest. Well, I dropped down the northwest corner on the southwest drop. We're at the wrong spot. However, I can see the coffer chest right over there at the southern path. So despite the having to drop and climb back up part of this dungeon, that can be a little, that can seem a little daunting if you're not used to it. But at this spot here, it's really cool because even though I'm at the wrong spot, I can hit 4 birds with 1 stone and check to see where the chest is. So now I know exactly what path I have to take to get that chest. Okay, so we're at the correct area now, the southeast drop, and we have to go through the northwest point to get to where I saw that chest. If you're wanting a more detailed account of coffer hunting here, maybe you're watching this and it's just not really making sense. I know I found it pretty daunting the first time I came through here. I'll have a link to episode 47 of my series when I had to come here and hunt a key item in the Paladin AF questline. Just if you're watching this and going, hey, I'd like a little more detail, this isn't making a lot of sense. Okay, here we are. Now, I know as soon as I might as well just drop invisible because I don't think it's going to let me interact with the chest with invisible up anyway. Okay, let's use another round of thief tools and get this chest unlocked. We got a rogue's vest. And now we kung fu fight. And by kung fu fight, I mean I'm gonna stab this thing right in the ass. Yeah, a lot of these coffer hunts are quite redundant, so and can be very, very frustratingly monotonous and time consuming, so I tend to like skipping towards getting the chest. But like I said, I'll have a link to episode 47 if you'd like to see a more detailed account of coffer hunting here. I know I was quite confused the first time I ever hunted here, so if my content can be of assistance to anybody, then that's wonderful. Okay, so I don't have this in my wardrobe yet, but let's just go ahead and take a look. Oh wow, that doesn't leave much to the imagination. So, Rogue's Vest, Defense 44, HP plus 20, Strength plus 3, Earth Resistance plus 10, and ooh, increases hide duration. Very cool. Okay, let's we're gonna pop back to Juno super quick and hand in those Shadow Flames from Darkspark so that we can get the AF gloves. That feel when you defeat Darkspark in Castle Zvahl, but then forget to click the torch again in order to collect the Shadow Flames, and then you have Borghert's ghost be like, what the hell, do you think this is a game? Noob. Okay, here we go. Okay, we hand in the Shadow Flames. We get touched by a ghost. He was literally just inside of us. My work is finished. Thank you, come again. So let's take a look at these. Defense 15, HP 10, Dexterity plus 3, plus 10 Ice Resistance, and Steel plus 1. Huh, my guesstimating usually gets this open a lot faster. 2 and 4. Oh yeah! I don't even want to admit how many tries that took. Okay, these guys are showing up as too weak. Same with that guy. Oh! And look at that, the treasure coffer is right there. There's actually a few different maps that the treasure coffers can show up on. So this was literally the first spawn point I came to, so very lucky find. Alright, well that's the last coffer chest we need. Always nice to know that you're clear of coffer hunting for a little while longer. Lovely. Okay, got our next piece of gear. So we got the pants, defense 32, HP 15, agility 4, shield skill plus 10, oh, okay, and steel plus 1. Awesome. Well, that's it for coffer hunting for this job. Now we can move on to the final quest and get the boots and call this a done deal. Well, we're back in Windurst Woods. Time to go speak to the cat burglar herself, Nanamigo, for the final part of the Thief AF questline, which is called Hitting the Marquisate. So before we do this one, there are some items that we do need. First off, if you haven't already, if you're following along with this as a guide or assistance or anything like that, make sure you collect 4 quake grenades. You can either get those on the auction house under the weapons ammunition section, or you can go and farm them from goblin miners in Labyrinth of Onzozo. They're about the mid to late 50s for level. I was able to farm my 4 in about 20 to 25 minutes, so I've had worse farms than that, that's for sure. And also, a good idea to pick up some pickaxes as well, too. There are numerous NPC vendors that sell those. I finally figured out the code. All those letters we got were from the Atterfonet band. I know what they mean. When I rearranged the order of the letters, I came out with Tavnazia. Tavnazia. In other words, the Tavnazian Marquisate. A nation to the west that was obliterated by the Beastmen in the Great War. Yeah, that was the nation in the opening cinematic of the game itself that got completely overtaken by the Beastmen. Tavnazia pledged allegiance to Sandoria and was ruled by Marquis Altador, but after some investigation I discovered some slightly more interesting facts. Just before the nation was swarmed under by the Beastmen, the Knights of Tavnazia carried away the royal treasure. However, the knights themselves were attacked by brigands, and the treasure was stolen. If you listen to the old thieves, they'll tell you it was the work of the Atrophanot band, But since the leader of the band died, the truth is anybody's guess. Isn't this exciting? The remaining members of the Atrophanot band must hold the key to the location of the Tabnazian royal treasure. Vauderaim of the Tenshoto must be arranging a deal with them to get his greedy hands on the goods. Now that I know his plans, I'll have to work my way into his circle and get my paws in the pie too. Don't rush into anything just yet, there's something worse. Vauderaim hasn't made a move yet. If he had made some sort of deal with the brigands, you would think they would get together somewhere first, then head off to get the treasure. Vauderaim is a man of many secrets. Nobody really knows his background, and he loses us every time we try to tail him. There's something dangerous about that man. A very mysterious character indeed. Speaking of mysteries, there's one thing I don't quite understand. Why did the brigands send the word Tabnazia to Vauderaim? Surely he would already known about the Tabnazian royal treasure before planning to meet with them. That's it. Ragecat, I want you to go and ask these two thieves a question. The person who wrote the papers from the Tenshoto, the name at the top, what was written there? Quickly now, there's no time. Well, off to collect more information. Hopefully nobody threatens us with an edge weapon this time. So as per FF11 Clupedia, we can complete the next two steps in any order. I'm just going to follow the order laid out in the guide. So the first person we're going to talk to is Yetniel in Lower Juno. And when we talk to him, that's where we're going to need the 4 quake grenades that we needed to collect. So let's go see if he'll give us any information. Okay, we're in Lower Juno, and there is Yetniel, dead ahead. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I remember you. You heard the rumor that Atrophanot's band hid their treasure in that damn Garlaige Citadel. That's not why you're here? You got something to ask me? Well, you better damn well get it over with. I'm a busy man. Yeah, as you stand and loiter outside of a shop in Lower Juno for the last 19 years. And if I tell you, there's no profit to be had in sticking your damn nose into finished business, friend. Alright then, I guess that's your damn problem. If you get me some quake grenades, then I'll help you. Here's the damn deal. Bring me 4 quake grenades that alchemists are said to make, then we'll talk. Okay, traded him 4 quake grenades. You got them. I couldn't make the damn things myself. Now I can get my work done and eat some damn good food. Now to answer your question, damn question to be specific, the signature on my papers was an O. I don't know what you're planning, but be damn careful. That Vauderaim isn't a man you mess with lightly. Yeah, this whole quest line has had sketch bag written all over it. I mean, it is the thief quest line after all. Okay, so now we're going to head over to Mhaura and seek out someone named Hagen. We are in Mhaura. And I'm just trying to remember where everything is here. I admittedly don't come here a lot anymore. Sailor's Stay. And Hagen is supposed to be on the 2nd floor of the Sailor's Stay. Ah yes, I remember you. You were one of the thieves from the Tenshoto gathering. Isn't this a coincidence? What business have you in Mhaura? You say you have something to ask me? I'll tell you right up front. If you want me to help you in the Atrophanot treasure hunt, I'll need to know the names of the people working with you. I seem to have been a little hasty in my judgment. So many of our fellow thieves are falling over each other out there trying to find that treasure. Well, this is unexpected. You want me to tell you the name signed on the papers I handed in for that last job? I must apologize, but I can't seem to remember it too clearly. I wonder why that is. I might be able to jog my memory if you do me a favor. Go to Garlaige Citadel and defeat a particularly nasty bomb that is hiding up in the ceiling. That's an odd request for trying to remember something, but okay. Find the holes in the ceiling and try burning this bomb incense underneath them. That bomb should be smoked out of its hiding place. Defeating it should be a walk in a park for an adventurer like you. One more thing. I'm going to need some evidence that you've really defeated the bomb. According to rumor, that particular bomb should drop a lump of chandelier coal. If you bring that back to me, I'll make more of an effort to recall what you want to know. Good luck. Odd request indeed, but it's Final Fantasy. Just roll with it. Okay, let's head off to Garlaige Citadel and go bomb hunting. Okay, we're in Garlaige Citadel. We're going to head for the Banishing Gate number 1. If you don't have a pouch of weighted stones, you can go grab them from Gulf 8 of this map, and that will allow you to open the Banishing Gates without having to have other people with you. Now, this bomb that we're hunting, apparently you need to try to kill him before he self-destructs. Otherwise, you got to wait 10 to 15 minutes to respawn him. And, I mean, if he self-destructs, we also run the risk of, well, dying. Okay, let's head through the gate. So now we have to run around the Citadel and examine a number of question spots. Each one will direct you to another until you reach the final destination. Okay, so following the guide, I'm by Banishing Gate number 1, and it looks like the first spot that we have to examine is just to the south of us. Now, because we're examining spots in the ceiling, we may have to angle our camera as such. You can see it's just up there. You sense a presence from the ceiling. From in the ceiling. You face the hole in the ceiling and use a bomb incense. Perhaps you should stand back and have a look. Seems to have moved to the west. Okay, so now let's follow and go to the west. Okay, another spot identical to the last. Use the bomb incense. Face the hole in the ceiling and use the incense. Perhaps you should stand back and have a look. Seems to have moved to the south. Now we need to go through the Banishing Gate. So this is where we need that pouch of stones. And we need to go across the hall to another question mark at the Foxtrot 9/Golf 9 area. Okay, so F9 question mark to the west of the intersection is the one that you want. We've got an intersection coming up just around this bend here. Oh, watch for the hole in the ground. Be a bad time to be looking at my map. Fallen officers are showing up as too weak. Okay, this looks like the place. Use the bomb incense. Okay. Probably ask us to move back again. Presence in the ceiling has moved to the east. Okay, carefully along this floor. Bomb incense. Another shot of the hole in the ceiling. Okay, take a step back. Seems to have moved to the east. Okay, we're coming up to point number 5 now. Let's go ahead and use the incense, see what happens. Okay, now it should say that the bomb is moving to the north. Yep, to the north. Looks like we can't get through that way, unless I can go around in this room here. Nope, hole covers the doorway. Guess we're going around the long way. Oh, look who it is. Skewer Sam. I wonder if he'll aggro us. Oh, he's totally aggroing us. Can always count on old Two Wings and Skewer Sam to be bags of dicks. Let's get this over with quick. It's funny how there's no cockatrices in Garlaige at all, yet you've got this one lone one that just wanders the halls by its lonesome. That would have been a bad time for Valanarol to use Uriel Blade. Okay. Should be the last point here, and then we can go to the actual fight. Bomb incense. Sure, why not? Okay, move back. And it's moved east. So with this fight, from what I've read, it's sounding like we have to make sure the bomb doesn't self-destruct. They recommend that a thief with the hide ability spawn the bomb, and then when it shows up, try pulling it with a ranged attack. And what sometimes happens, according to the guide, is that sometimes that will prevent the bomb from self-destructing, and they might use Berserk instead. And then we're basically just going to DPS bomb this guy and hopefully get him killed as soon as possible. On that note, let's collect some TP. Or at least I will collect some TP. I don't know about the rest of my team here. Okay, I've collected a bit of TP, killing some bats. Can't really say the same for the rest of my team. But, oh well. Not like I can really give them orders. That would be really cool if you could. Like, preserve TP. Favor this strategy or this move or spell over others. Do this, do that. Not the case, unfortunately. Okay, so reading ahead here, last question mark, you examine spawn's chandelier. When this monster is spawned, if it is not claimed before it attacks someone, it immediately self-destructs unless stunned. If it spawns and sees a player before it is claimed, self-destructs. If it is spawned while a player is casting magic nearby, it self-destructs. Thus, if the claim attempt is made with magic due to range detection, it will attack the caster before claim and self-destruct. Alrighty, so what I'm going to try to do is, apparently there's a bit of a delay before it spawns, so I'm going to run back, and I'm going to try to pull it with a ranged attack, since that's not magic-based. Hopefully that won't result in an immediate self-destruct. You feel a terrible heat from the ceiling. Okay, face the hole in the ceiling, use bomb incense. Now I'm going to run. Alright, let's go ahead and make the pull. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm going to go straight for a sneak attack, Viper Bite. I did forget to put shadows up. Not going to bother right now. Right now we want our focus to be DPS. Okay, good. He used Berserk, so that's good. Okay, just about got him to half health. Oh, I think he just used Berserk again. Lovely. If he self-destructs, I really hope Zaid uses stun. Oh good, he's using Berserk again. Damn. Well, that went better than I thought it would. Good job, everyone. Okay, we've got the chandelier coal that we need. That went really well. Let's head back to Mhaura and hand this in. Well done, adventurer. You can make monster extermination a new career. Oh, I feel like we already have. Now that you've completed your task, I seem to have remembered something. The signature on my papers was the letter D. You know, most thieves are a greedy bunch. Your kind is rare. Aren't you salivating over this Atrophonaut treasure like everyone else? No, your kind is the most dangerous. Have to be careful around you. You pretend not to have the slightest interest and then snatch up the prize while everyone's backs are turned. Well, you're not going to fool me. I'm done talking with you, so be on your way. Okay, cool. Well, at least this guy didn't have a shit fit and start swearing at us like the last guy did. Okay, let's go see Non Amigo. We've got one more part of this quest that we need to complete.